And go for say me hype Chelsea will show this too much. PJ, is it a hype of Chelsea? And I said
the reality.
Yes, I'm in the reality mood. Into whether Chelsea me Chelsea there I was a maker. Mimi Barcelona ni. Every Barcelona fan in the DNA not to like Chelsea. For one reason or the other.
Because Shemwa Champions League no time me.
And
Ronaldinho mo je Germany ani Shemwa 4-2 nyina Shemwa.
And when you say Shemwa ko Champions League ni bi da.
Let's we Shemwa ko ji.
Nti the rivalry is there.
And referee net sisi en.
Tom Henry of Rebel.
And the be amode ka fa mutire. Mo ka fa mutire mo say share. Nti so you Barcelona fan, you have the tendency not to like Chelsea. Maybe me different because I'm a journalist. I'm supposed to love every club to appreciate no more here.
Do you Juma? And fans
exactly. It's me obi.
Despite your bias for or against it. When something the fact
you state it.
Yeah, sure.
It's me club be a who tiny mitrim. It's me 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 Real Madrid already against even I'm a Barcelona fan. PJ, I'm not hyping Chelsea. The reality is that, and it is one of the most difficult teams, if not the most difficult team to beat.
Since one so the Beba said the most difficult team to beat in Europe now is
Manchester United.
Since one so this representation, Beba.
Me train that or Beba no.
And we are.
And go for the comments be Beba to me that me train. Now PJ. In 2006, you qualified for your World Cup, your first World Cup na you Germany. Draw never Bontino. Now Italy was our first game, Ebebo. As a football country at the FIFA Mundial. Now, the whole Ghanaian press wanted to get an interview with Steven Tornado Appiah. The simple reason was that he was one of the few Ghanaians not ball, not only the tradition of Italian football. And to see a World Cup for the first time. That's your first country Italy. There is nobody who understands Italian football than Tornado. PJ, okay, it's a famous interview, no. Uriah Feno, Stephen Appiah Kachre say Ghana, you see your results against Italy. Sometimes you see a throw Luca Toni. Because on the main striker for team in Italy, so forget about Luca Toni. Forget about Francesco Totti. Forget about all the names, even including Del Piero. If you want to stop Italy, you will have to stop Andre Pirlo. Okay, so I interview now. Exactly. Did you make draw Ghanaians attention? I want people to fundamentally understand the way a Chelsea ball. Anyhow, I say, oh yeah, club I Chelsea. How you prepare against Chelsea, but this is not working. PJ, say over any team. Not a team, no, the way they built their transition, you know, or more register or meeting more. He is your first target in your team meeting. Only your first target because on the ball in the harbor. And they Jorginho di Chelsea no. Say any club will be able to share Chelsea. Or first thing I'll call team and they say you must press Jorginho. When you press Jorginho, you stop Chelsea from transition. Oh yes, man, mamia. Chelsea into me operate ye. You bet me a show. Mamma, example on a tactical board. Okay, it's a game way. Chelsea against Tottenham Hotspur under Jose Mourinho last season. I setting up the team. I know the Tanguy in Dombele. Everyone in line up in him. I don't catch him. Dombele said, "What you ever copy?" Throughout the game, make sure I don't get friend Jorginho. And you need be more Chelsea because Chelsea be possible na fe chiro. Aba fifi aba nimu wa on the be adwuma ni nyina. PJ, throughout this game, Tanguy in Dombele followed Jorginho baby obeko bia. And these are evidence of that game, no? And so a game, not Chelsea. The simple reason, even though you know clearly how Chelsea able, and so it's difficult to play them, and they say, your first assignment to stop Jorginho, you can't get it right. One, Jorginho, a partner in Chelsea formation now, Mobono, to the tactical board. Chelsea about a 3-4-3. And under normal circumstances, stop Jorginho and he said, yes, you marry Chelsea. Make sure this guy, I'm back to the Bono, not on the Emma pass to set Chelsea in motion. Prevent his Hadiano. But PJ, the already Thomas Tuchel, I year our Chelsea team no one say. Jorginho, our partner, our the 3-4-3 formation. The partner no has always been in N'Golo Conte and also advantage for the Matthew Kovacic. And until Thomas Tuchel about Chelsea, I say N'Golo Kovacic, you must improve on your transitional playing. So because see any team say ba our target is on Jorginho. We can use you guys as decoy. Jorginho no follow now. Or the Bramegina the second space in him. Oh the ball now. They will not see you as Jorginho, but once you have the quality to hold on to the ball, turn and start our transition, you become an option or the bonifant an outlet for our transitional move. And then so what I tell you here, Udi Jorginho he takes you away from the deep midfield, either on the right, not Matthew Kovacic if you know about Bejibo no attend. It's the same transition. Chelsea are able to do it. Say N'Golo Kante mpa. Not first you say or say any ball carrying skills and then N'Golo Kante has improved. It is a Jorginho. That's only the chair. He just take you to the wings and answer periphery. Then N'Golo Kante can receive the ball. And then Chelsea are in transition. He only has to join him. Time at Chelsea ever transition. That is the first thing. And then they are teams. And to me, what the Chelsea transition. They are talking Chelsea centre backs. They've improved on their passing. And the transition of Chelsea and then last time I catch Chelsea and there's a Chelsea bar. Not Omulo Mukuta Bona. You see their wing backs far and as wingers. Not almost strikers, not as you move forwards, no. Almost wingers, no. Come as inverted strikers. Now moving back now just say then they move their defense men forward. No move you or move forward no so forward. Now PJ, the reason why they are able to do that and they say and then someone sees that speed quarter on the line. Omo Thiago Silva on the line. No more Antonio Rudiger. Statistics just say these three centre backs are improving the brain on their passing to help Chelsea to transit. They don't even need sometimes their men for this to do their transitional work. And let me give you evidence. PJ, last season, say open key passes, final third passes, any progressive passes from Chelsea centre backs now, saying almost statistics in the tier. Say the pink line now, the passes into the final third, and for defenders to have this graph, to have passes into final third of our opponent, and say how Chelsea has improved on transitional passes, even for centre backs. And this is his speed quarter. Shane pink line. Even Kezuma Kwaonya Bimo, Thiago Silva, Antonio Rudiger. And Chelsea, you can have men on Jorginho and their midfielders. Their centre backs will come and do their passing. They have the quality, the statistics backing them. Say, Omu, transitive for team and Chelsea without any cramps. Jorginho, what attacking the crowd, they will be able to do that. Apart from the pink line, meaning a thin blue line, the progressive passes of the centre backs. Look at and how Chelsea are able to do
progressive passing, I say.
Yeah, passing on the crane, and your back passes. And then also, what attacking Jorginho, what attacking Kovacic, and I say N'Golo Kante. Chelsea centre backs, they don't send the ball back to goalkeeper Mendy. On possible on the command still. A Jumana Jorginho, by any chance, saying, put in the umbrella, could Janesono. Ajumana obey now say na into the Jorginho Wijnaldum Mako Janesono. The centre backs are doing it for team and Chelsea. Because to start the transition, you need to have a progressive pass. And the Chelsea centre backs, and that is very, very key to Ore Thomas Tuchel. Now, PJ, the same centre backs show more pass completion percentage. And not just the pass in the but the pass on one. So every question Ankasa to players. So look at the percentage, look at the height of the graph. They are doing so well. And the next transition, it's not dependent on midfielders. Their centre backs are very good passers and no real friend of Thomas Tuchel, and they are wide awake when it comes to Sir Jumediana or Moody for team of friend Chelsea. Let me enlarge it, Kaka. Look at his ass speak quarter. So again, the pink liner and only the medium pass completion, no, and that is the pass within the method, no. So we blue no so a short passes, no. Young body attack and kakan. And PJ, it is lovely to watch. So and the Chelsea center backs, no, has improved so much in terms of more passes, whether a short passes, whether a medium passes, whether a long passes. Every graph for all the Chelsea center backs and Thomas Tuchel is high when it comes to almost pass completion percentage for almost center backs. No, these are not midfielders, these are center backs. And in the game against West Ham last season, who is that PJ? You bought game new year. Player now or ranking first in Chelsea passes a power. A friend of Thiago Silva, who plays in the middle of Chelsea or more back trainer. No one possible on etching player Bia or Chelsea. Etching Chelsea and they. Shall we have me say over press Chelsea midfielders no? Over stop it, they are registered in Jorginho. Oh my Molo can't answer Kovacic and start to transition now. Their centre backs are trained to do that job for team and friend Chelsea in a simple way. Now PJ. And yes, a Chelsea elbow born in Gua. And remember, Chelsea a difficult team to beat. Someone on the morning kuta, they know how to start their transition. Someone will home power. And then Chelsea are quick to get the ball back than Tomano Omoa and Frank Lampard. No, Cecilia Omusia Kai and Thomas Tuchel. The press from the German coach practice. No, they do move from El Koban. And in Chelsea. They are good in transition, but they are one of the best when it comes to apply pressure to get the ball back. And I say, I'm feeling comfortable to build an attack against him from the Chelsea Football Club. Let's go back to the statistics that shows Samuel Manu. See, I can number of pressures per third of the pitcher. Now, PJ, these are Chelsea almost center backs. No? Look at almost press graph. When it comes to say Chelsea in Kutabo, no, yeah, apply pressure and my opponent. Now you want back into our fault. The Chelsea centre backs are doing it so well, and are already friend of Thomas Tuchel. Now, PJ, the reason why again, it is because of this simple reason. Medical catch you. Chelsea always will lose the ball on the high the pitch because wing backs don't put woman him that. The moment they lose the ball. Obia try to follow you up and make things difficult for you. Until Marcos Alonso, say Ben Chilwell, say Cesar Spilicueta, say Reece James, say Mason Mount, Christian Pulisic, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, and then even with the inclusion of Lukaku, Obia ni mlobeti without the ball, he will hassle you from any here. They're not Jorginho ne N'Golo Kante ni Matthew Kovacic no follow. No more center backs ni follow. Chelsea and Thomas Tuchel has been trained to pressure you for the ball, say Omu Enkuta ball now to get the ball back. Now, PJ, look at Chelsea number of interceptions. Any Omu clearance from Omu center backs again. The pink lines and answer backs, no, and amount the number of clearance. What it means is that say all the Chelsea bobo, they don't intercept your passes. They clear you and when they press, you will make the mistake and give the ball to them. But so ultimately both through a person now in terms of saying global opponent. Chelsea are one of the best, if not the best, in the English Premier League. Then tackles by almost center backs. So every graph you put this digital board no about Chelsea and almost center backs no in terms of more defensive awareness and more duties no PJ you will be fascinated by the way they do that. Now the entire with this graphic by PJ tackle percentage against attempted dribbles. Chelsea no bobo. Now see who play on winning ball no make me to Chelsea players no. Look at some who better tackle the ball na feel. So what attempts so bet dribble o man. Look at their percentage. You can't dribble past any Chelsea players. And the number one on back line Antonio Rudiger. fan. Me also say na Frank Lampard. It was easy for you to say Rudiger na daba. O the ball no kwa we ni bibi obekem obetwe no. And then under Thomas Tuchel, Rudiger is one of the most difficult defenders to dribble. She's asked me because Jini was had in Mudada. 1-on-1, he is the best. And the Rudiger and the calm in Thiago Silva are all adding to that graph. No? And these are the tackle percentage against attempted dribbles per center back of team referee Chelsea and the Ore referee Thomas Tuchel. And Chelsea are scoring very, very high. Above blocks, anytime no man, you'll be fascinated. Now, the final on Chelsea defensively said, PJ, when it comes to shots conceded in the Premier League under Thomas Tuchel, these are the shots that Chelsea are conceding. Now in football, if you don't shoot, you don't score. And if Chelsea are preventing you to shoot at their goal, and maybe to shoot at Chelsea, how then do you convert those shots into goals? And Thomas Tuchel say, all goals are each centre back allow in their force. Should be a graph in that form. Look at the deep black line. No? Christensen in your mistake, man, Chelsea. Rudiger, I have only one mistake. I'm here Chelsea. Thiago Silva, I was through Zuma that form. Caesar speak with that form. And until the boss is in the year, since January 27th, Thomas Tuchel, I won the first game in the English Premier League. So over every defensive statistics in the Premier League, Chelsea are first. Every defensive statistics in Biano, Chelsea are first. They've conceded only 8 goals. Oma keeping 11 clean sheets. Omo AFC only 35 shots. Omo expected goals against them only 7.8. And Omo any error leading to goal. That is Chelsea Football Club for you. Now, I didn't think I'm say Chelsea has improved this season. PJ. The other side of the argument that I say once Chelsea are very, very good when it comes to defense, about attacking, they are falling flat with a 9% in terms of Omo conversion rate. But you have about 2 games in the Premier League. Chelsea has 5. That is the improvement at Chelsea Deba. And some picture here me show you. The attacking oracle cloud of Chelsea against Tima, your friend of Arsenal Football Club. Remember some of the Chelsea against Crystal Palace because it is overwhelmingly Chelsea because they dominated that game attacking one. This is a big boy in Arsenal. So Ocean Graph now, as in year pulling in attacking sense, you started game no. From the first minute to the first 45 minutes. The only time there was a graph. So Arsenal were pulling even anything attacking in the game came in the 45th minute. Arsenal to me a pulley the attacking string and another pendulum no ebomuha. From the start of the game no Arsenal started kakrebi between the 0 minute to the 5th minute no. The Akenya now was Chelsea gotten 2 goals out of those dominant times, no. And Sana Arsenal album a little bit kakrebi in the 45th minute. I come say about half time. Yes, that's the second half, no. The same thing. Chelsea dominated in terms of attacking. Only the 60th minute, the 70th minute, and the 85th to 83rd minute and Arsenal album kakra. And Chelsea are doing marvelously well when it comes to defensive duties. And today they are doing a little bit more better when it comes to more attacking instincts and that Uriah Yefeni Thomas Tuchel this season. And with Romelu Lukaku as leading the front line for team Yefeni Chelsea. Any more attacking statistics CCI in the Premier League, you know. See about 2 games. Now Chelsea has 5 and that Uriah Yefeni Thomas Tuchel, no. BBI research Chelsea is a difficult team to beat. PJ, I'm not hyping Chelsea. I am not hyping Chelsea. These are statistics. These are Enyoma Etre. Why Chelsea has improved so much. And it's only a mobile game now. They are one of the most difficult teams to beat because Omo wing backs name Omo weight. Omo for the are so confident with Omo balance and Omo transitional play.